I feel that the SPSU KSU merger takeover thing is, I'm not as angry as other people seem to be. I understand why people are angry. This is actually my second semester here, so it's kind of a kick to the butt that you got consolidated, but I'm not particularly violent, knocking over globe angry yet. I think people get mad about it because they take it very personally, since, we're kind of trained to embrace the school and all of it. And honestly, I have too, but at the same time, I'm just a very mellow person. I think people are getting angry because of the fact that they love SPSU, and I think that should show you right there that we're a good school.
Well, I don't like the idea of the merger just because I have all this SPSU pride and I would like to stay SPSU. But I trust the students, the faculty, and the staff who are put on the consolidation committees with the students and the teachers first.
How I feel about the merger is I think it was brought on very abruptly to the students and the faculty. Really should have been discussed more with the students and people actually involved, as opposed to just the politicians and how it would benefit them or benefit the economy, as opposed to how it will benefit the students who are going to eventually be the leading force in the economy.
I'm okay with the merger. I feel like people are blowing it out of proportion, but I've seen it before, and I know that basically when the Board of Regents announced that they were doing it, that it was a done deal. And I think we can only stand to benefit from it.
I'm always for progress, being a new media arts teacher. I just hope that both identities can still sort of remain intact, even though we'll be over one sort of umbrella, and I just hope that all the great programs here and the fact that it's sort of a smaller school doesn't get diluted in the big school. Do I think we'll lose any of the majors? I don't think so. No, I mean, I don't know every other major and their numbers and that kind of thing. But I don't think we'll lose any of the majors. I think hopefully it will just make each major richer because they'll have more options, classes that they can take. I think actually it will, because again, you'll gain those courses. They also have amazing facilities there. At Kennesaw, they have a wonderful art museum and art program, which is quite large. Again, from my perspective, these are the things that I'm interested in. So I do think that our students will gain from it. But I also think that they're going to gain from our programs as well.
Overall, changes done to SPSU after the merger, I don't know too much about financial. That was something that my friend was worrying about, was financially how it would affect us. But then definitely, class sizes will probably go up without a doubt. And then also just it depends on how KSU uses us, and we don't really know too much right now.
I think SPSU will continue to operate probably under its own devices as Kennesaw State Marietta. I think everything here is pretty much going to be left alone except for the redundant departments. When I got here at SPSU 4 years ago, this place was pretty much the laughing stock of people of the state of Georgia. If you wanted a job, you pretty much had to have the connections before you graduated, otherwise you weren't going to get one. And if you wanted to go out of state, you could forget it. Kennesaw at least has some sort of name recognition outside of the state of Georgia.
SPSU will gain a liberal arts college to their ongoing engineering. Other than that, we probably get a higher female population, maybe a lower GPA average. Other than that, I don't really see SPSU getting much out of this.
I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I've heard a lot of rumors about SPSU becoming like a college of the KSU University, so we'll be like the Southern Poly Engineering College of Kennesaw State. I know for my major, since I'm new media arts, I don't think I would be covered under that college. I'll probably be under like the Arts College of Kennesaw or something. So everything's based on rumors right now. I'm not sure what's going to happen.
The question that SPSU would gain anything, I don't agree with. I don't know. I don't think we'll gain anything, but I don't think we'll necessarily lose that much. At most, I just think we just won't exist, which I guess is losing a lot. But at the end of the day, yeah, I don't know about gaining anything. SPSU is pretty good the way it is.
Well, I think the main thing we're going to lose is our identity. Like, no more Sting. We're not going to have our mascot anymore. Our colors, our name, all that's pretty much going to be gone. We're going to become Kennesaw State. We're going to be owls. I mean, who wants to be an owl over a hornet? But some of the things I think we'll gain, we'll get a much larger student population, which is good. We'll become like the 3rd largest university in Georgia. We'll get some more money. That'll be great. Better technology and equipment at school. So I think, there's some goods and bads to this merger.
What I know about KSU is that they're a school, their mascot is an owl. My friend's girlfriend goes there. She says it's really easy. She complains about her multiple choice tests when we have paragraph and full short answer tests. And other than that, I don't know anything about Kennesaw, except for I live near it. I don't really care for it.
Well, I took a tour there. KSU, the things I know are very limited. I took the tour when I was applying for colleges, and I actually decided not to go there. That's nothing against KSU, it's just that's not personally my selection. I know a lot of students go there. I assume they have a good rate on who can get in, and it doesn't necessarily seem bad, it's just different. And I think, I chose SPSU because it's SPSU, and I chose it because it fit me a little more. It's a much smaller campus. I know KSU's huge, and so that's why I transferred here, and definitely I don't think a lot of SPSU students know too much about KSU except that they bought us.
Actually, I don't know that much. I do know the photography, one of the photography teachers there, and I've met a couple of the art professors through going to gallery openings and things like that. I've heard, that they're a little more conservative, and their approach to art is more conservative. And so in that way I think, well, we'll be a good fit because we'll bring sort of a more, a newer perspective. But again, I don't know it that well. I don't know enough about it to really